Hi, I'm Matthew Allison here to practice flute with you. And today we're going to continue becoming comfortable and familiar using the thumb B flat. And we'll be using the second page of the Flute Students Steps to Success, the thumb B flat, which is available for digital download through practiceflute.com or through the link below on this YouTube page. So last time we got comfortable just understanding what the thumb B flat was. Today we're going to focus on two keys, F major, which has one flat in the key signature, and B flat major, which has two flats in the key signature. And these are what I oftentimes jokingly refer to as the band keys, because you might notice that much of your beginning band music is in these keys. So using the thumb B flat, we can keep our thumb down on the thumb B flat for every single note in this F major 5-note scale pattern that we're going to begin with today, except for the C natural, which has no thumb. So a little review. For F, we're going to have the thumb B flat depressed, and again I like to press both keys. First finger, second finger, third finger, and right hand first finger. And then the right hand pinky is mostly there for balance. So from F to G, you're going to lift just one finger, the right hand first finger. G to A, you're going to lift one finger, the left hand third finger or ring finger. From A to B flat, you're going to lift the middle finger. From B flat to C, you're going to lift the thumb. Coming back down, we'll have C. The thumb goes on both keys for B flat, the middle finger for A, the ring finger for G, and the right hand one for F. So we're moving one finger at a time. Let's try the 5-note scale pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are the exact same fingerings in the upper register. So just to convince yourself of that, let's try the same thing up the octave. Second octave, F, G, A, B flat, C, B flat, A, G, F, or the 5-note scale pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course playing scales and scale patterns all day is very useful, but it's not necessarily very fun. So we're going to take our first little tune in F major to practice applying the thumb B flat. And the first tune in the workbook is the Pretorius Gavotte, which is a type of dance. So our notes are F, G, A, B flat, G, A, F, G, A, C, B flat, A, C, C. So let's go ahead and read that line, and do take repeats, and we'll try it once pretty slowly. So playing through the Pretorius Gavotte. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Repeat. So with the thumb B flat, it helps us use even less effort when playing the flute. You might have noticed on the second side of the repeat, you could have taken your right hand on the barrel again like we did in the last video and played everything except for the F. F. F, right? And so we use this to free up some of our technique and so that we can play faster. Speaking of faster, let's try that a little bit faster. From the beginning with repeats. Pretorius Gavotte. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, throughout all of that with the scale steps, we only moved one finger at a time if it was part of the scale. So let's try applying it to another key, B flat major, or the most banned key of all of the keys. B flat major has two flats, B flat and E flat. And as before, let's apply it to the 5-note scale pattern. So this is also in the Flute Students Steps to Success, the Thumb B flat practice book, and still on the second page. The 5 notes are B flat, C, D, E flat, F, coming back down, E flat, D, C, B flat. Let's try going through those patterns just one time for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you're practicing getting used to the thumb B flat, I recommend doing that scale pattern multiple times in a row. Let's try the same thing up an octave. These are different fingers now, and if you're not sure of the fingerings for the high E flat and F, go ahead and play the lower octave. It will still sound fine together. 1, 2, ready, go. And again, a reminder, we can use this thumb B flat for every single note on the flute except for B natural and high F sharp. So when you're starting with it on B flat, you lift your thumb for C. When you go to D, make sure you put your thumb on that B flat again. And that'll just be good practice habits for when you need to be on the B flat. Now let's apply this to tune. The dance song that follows in B flat major. And there are no repeats, let's just play it straight through. So we have B flat, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, B flat, C, C. So from the B flat to D, there isn't as much benefit using the thumb B flat versus the 1 and 1 B flat. So at times we can use it and it might be useful or it might not. But when going from the C, B flat, A, or the C, B flat, A, B flat, C patterns in this etude, it's going to smooth the technique and it's going to keep us from doing cross motion and it'll make the general sound of the flute quieter. Less key movement is less extra noise. So let's try the dance song together. Nice and slow to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully you notice how the thumb B flat smooths the technique. In the second measure, for example, that can be played now with one hand, and it's only one finger moving at a time. Now, playing with one hand actually can be useful. There are times where there's a page turn and we have to flip the page quickly, or there have been times where in rehearsal I've marked notes in my flute. So it's also a little bit of a fun party trick for flute nerds, but it can be useful at times. Let's try playing the dance song a little faster. So this is the dance song at the bottom of page 2 of the Flute Students Steps to Success, the thumb B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope this has been helpful and that you've enjoyed getting more familiar with the thumb B flat. Again, please visit practiceflute.com and the purchase page there for Flute Students Steps to Success, the thumb B flat, for even more tips and examples on practicing thumb B flat. As you go out there, enjoy your day and have fun while you practice flute.